How's it going, everyone? This is Group 29 doing the Solar Sense project, and this is our Sprint5 artifact. As you can see in this document, all we have here is the GitHub links, which will link to all the work we've done coding related wise. Here are some research documents that we did. For example, installing gRPC, testing, installing, and process were for the Raspberry Pi were done by both Alper, Tanner, and myself. We in this part we listed all the problems that we had when trying to follow the README, and then had some suggestions to put into the document, which could help anyone else who's trying to do this process have an easier time. In here, we also have a document that includes flashing the ESP32 feather sensor board. Here it's a document with helpful links. So for this sprint, the Scrum Master was me, Joshua Paragoso. The Git Master was Alper. And our sprint goal was to create a prototype, development website, database, begin developing prototyping functionality for sensor processor boards, and redefining the setup. So this was mostly trying to start the process of working with our sensors and also building a database to store the data in. The sprint planning minutes, all we did was discuss what we need to work on, what was need to carry on from last semester, since we had a hiatus in December and parts of January, and we had to create new user stories and tasks since we're now trying to incorporate new works. Here's our sprint retrospect. Yes, we did meet our goal. However, there's still a little bit more work to do and refine the setup process. So what happened was just that, there were some errors that we had to deal with and had to fix, and we were able to accomplish. We did not finish all the user stories, and we are continuing to work on that. We finished most of them, but for future sprints, we will try to work on finishing all as best as we could. And we did not complete all the tasks for all the user stories. If you want more detail, just go up to the next question. We were at a consistent rate, but it wasn't fast enough since we're trying to get back into the school year. And yes, we did deliver business value because 3 of the group members did work on testing the Raspberry Pi. So if any new customer was trying to get this, they can begin utilizing it and be able to work with the sensor. One of our problems in this sprint was that we had to do stand-up meetings consistently and on a consistent basis. And at this point, we feel that we were good. Here's our burn down chart showing our progression. As you can see that, it was not as a giant dip as we wanted. It was progressive because there were some setbacks into our sprint, but we planned for next sprint to be all the way down in a consistent rate. As shown, here's the sprint backlog, and here's all of our meeting minutes. The next document I'm showing is the project plan. Here we state all the necessary details of this sprint as of last sprint, where we compare the previous sprint burn-down chart with today's sprint chart. And here's our feedback, feature challenge, and technical challenges. So overall, I felt like this sprint was, just adjusting to the new semester since we break, but I feel that we can get back on a consistent rate and bring back a business value